You have to be tired of thinking about this guy by now, right?
Very, very.
You had to think about him for a couple months before you fought him last time.
I know, and then
you
this
got to
time
think about him again.
True.
How has that process been? Because this is obviously a pretty unique situation where you fought a guy, you beat a guy, but the way things ended, they wanted you guys to run it back, and here we are again.
You know, there's not much you can do about it. You know, it's like when your boss wants you to do your job, you know, you just go and get the job done. I know I can do it again, so this time I want to put him down for good for people to know it wasn't just, you know, the referee stopping it early or anything like that.
When you went into that fight in December, you needed to rebound from a loss. That was your first loss, right? Mm-hmm. Did the way things ended in that fight kind of put a damper on the excitement from being able to bounce back?
Yes, because I felt like I wasn't as excited. You know, when you win, you're always excited, relaxed, and stuff like that. But the way stuff ended, I wasn't, you know, and I was still mad. I was kind of mad and pissed off, you know, about the situation going on. So I didn't really enjoy it. So this time I really want to enjoy it. So I'm not going to go in there and finish him so I can enjoy the victory.
How many times have you gone back and watched the ending of that fight back, and do you still kind of agree with the fact that it was an odd ending?
I would never say the referee stopped it. I know I rocked him. That's for sure, yes. We're all tough in there. Nobody's going to go in there without being tough. So you cannot just say because I'm tough, I could have taken more punches from there. I know the punch got him. So, but he wasn't out. That I'll give that. He wasn't out. Yeah, he was still moving. But I've seen fights stop way worse than what happened. So,
do you think people are looking at this fight more of it being a rematch from a fight that got stopped too early, and less as a fight where you were, you know, beating the guy up when it did get stopped?
Yeah, I think people are looking at it more like a rematch of something that shouldn't have happened. So they're looking forward to see what really will be the conclusion this time.
Did he show you anything in the first, 4 minutes of that fight that changed the way you prepared for this thing for the last 6 weeks or so?
No, I feel like I worked on everything that, you know, I had to work on. And it's a fight. You know, everybody has a game plan until, you know, you get in the ring, something will not go as right. That's when you have to change your mindset and go to another way. So I would never change anything I did before that. You know, I went in with the game plan that I had to do. Stuff like that.
It was a fight that night. I mean, I was there. That things got a little bit crazy. I mean, you both obviously hurt each other. Talk about, you know, him hurting you and kind of putting you down, and the way you were able to kind of bounce back from that. Was that something that you had experienced in a fight prior to that?
Oh, I've experienced worse. You know, I used to be John Hendrick's training partner, so I train with him all the time, and I've been hit with the biggest punches ever.
Sure.
So
Training, sure, but in a fight, has that happened to you?
And in the fight, I've been rocking the fight, yes. Yeah, I've been rocking one of my fights, yeah. So it's not something new that I've been rocking in the fight. It's something that happened, and I feel like I get rocked even way easier in the gym than it happens in the fight. With Johnny Hendricks, yes, I've taken a lot of punches, like bombs from him, and still feel like it's nothing. So
this time around, is the goal to get in there and get out quickly, or I mean, if it turns into another one-round brawl again, will you be okay with that?
Oh, it doesn't matter to me. If it turns to a brawl, I'm down for that. If it ends early, I'm good with that. If it goes all the 3 rounds, I'm okay with that. In a fight, you know, we all want to finish it early, but if it doesn't happen, you're still prepared to go the whole 3 rounds. You know, nobody wants to go into the ring and be like, I'm going to fight for the whole 3 minutes. If it does happen, if you want to finish it early, if it does happen, you just go for it. You know?
What were your interactions with him like after the fight, either at the arena that night in Detroit or, you know, on social media or anything else, you know, leading up to this?
I'm not the type of person that talk trash. I don't really, you know, say anything to anybody. But after the fight, we're cool. You know, we talked. Hey, congratulations on each other. You know, thank you for the opportunity and stuff like that. I'm not the kind of person that goes and talk trash. But if you say something that pisses me off, yes, I'll go after you. When
the UFC called you and said, "Hey, we want to do this fight again," what was your reaction, kind of in the immediate aftermath of hearing that?
Yeah, I was doing the photo shoot. After that, I was still doing the photo shoot, and I was pissed off about everything already. So I wasn't even smiling. I heard the lady was telling me, "You just won't smile," but I was still pissed off because it's not like you not be very excited with everything that just went on, you know. So when they asked, my coaches, were everybody was there, my manager, everybody was there. So yeah, let's rewind it. Let's do it again. So
if you had it go your way, you'd get in there and put this guy out in 30 seconds.
And, by God's grace, if I can put him down in like 2 seconds, I'd rather put him down in 2 seconds and get out.
And then no third fight. No. You don't need to worry about a third fight with him.
I don't want to be bothered with this anymore. You know, because as a fighter, you know, we all want to win and move on to the next stage. You don't want to be stuck at one place and keep redoing it all over again. You know, we all want to progress. Even in life, you want to be somebody better. You want to keep moving forward. You don't want to just stay at one place. You know, so for me, this is something that I'm not moving forward. I'm just back to the same place that I was. So this is the time for me to, you know, to put in the hard work and make sure I'm moving to the top.
From a mental standpoint, how has that affected you the last 6 weeks in terms of your training, knowing that, just like you said, you're not necessarily able to move up a notch if you win on Saturday night?
And then now mentally, I'm pissed off more because I couldn't eat as crazy as I want. So that's the part that...
The holidays were rough on you?
Yes, because I was looking forward to going back. You know, my mom just moved to the United States, so, you know, I was looking forward to my mom's home meal. So I was going back home to go crazy on my mom's meal, but because of this, I couldn't eat it. So I'm going to beat him up for that too, for not making me eat my mom's food.